Yo guys, we also got this one. Pretty good. Ain't that right, kitty? It was on sale. Because I would never buy this one full price because it kind of overpriced. Alright guys, here's the Sirius Black Rescue set. So this set is pretty cool, except it's extremely overpriced. Thankfully, I got it on sale. I promised myself I would never buy this at the retail price because it's not worth it. $65, I think, for this. Like, what? You don't even get anything for that much. So, prices aside, it's an alright set, you know? Like, you get Buckbeak. With nice silver wings, and this time it's a white fur instead of gray, and it's cute. So it's always nice to get Buckbeak. He's cool. You also get 3 minifigures. Of course, Harry in his Prisoner of Azkaban gear. He's a bit covered in mud. You got Hermione with her time turner, and Sirius Black with his prison robes. What else would you get with it though? Like, from that scene, you don't really get those 3 anyway. You also get this little barrel with some meat, which is of course food for Buckbeak, and the rest is just the castle. You get this castle thing that connects to the 2020 style Hogwarts, which is not my favorite because it's very flat, you know, flat walls, but it's fine. So the outside looks cool. You got the prisoner tower or whatever, the dark tower of Hogwarts up there, and a piece of the courtyard, I think the clock tower courtyard or something. So let's turn it around and take a look inside. So the courtyard piece, it is accurate, you know, it's film accurate because it is overgrown, but I don't know why they did this. They put it at an angle. It's like they were cutting costs because they didn't want to add the pieces. I don't like that, and it's also not very stable. Look how sturdy that is. Anyway, the next floor is not even a floor, it's just a metal floor. Okay, that's odd. And a staircase. Always cool to get these spiral staircases, but there's not really much to the whole thing. It's so flimsy, there's no details. The only details, right, is in this little room here. You have a desk with a feather, which of course is Buckbeak's feather. This is what Sirius sent Harry at the end of the 3rd film. You got the quill feather thing from Buckbeak, and of course the firebolt, which is cool. It's an actual brick-built firebolt, one of the most detailed brooms we've ever got in Harry Potter, and this looks like a firebolt. The other ones in other sets from years ago, they're not this detailed. So I really like this. I feel like they should just make a whole new broom mold that is actually like that, because that's cool. Other than that being cool, there's nothing much else. Like up here, look at that. You get a sticker web and a torch, and wow, there's a really small, lame prison cell. Like, put him in there. Alright. Where's the Dementors? Why does the set not come with Dementors? Why is this whole build so flimsy? It doesn't make sense. So this set, dude, it's disappointing. You get some cool things here and there, you know, cool figures, cool Buckbeak, broomstick, but do not buy it for what it's worth. Definitely not. I got it on sale. Okay. So let's move on to the next set. Alright, so here's the Dumbledore office set. Now, I will say I did get this on sale as well, but it is more worth the full price that you pay for it, because you get a lot more with it, which is good. And it, you know, it's not bad looking on the outside. I've complained that the new castle is all flat, but you actually get some texture on the outside finally. Good grief. Took them how many sets to do that? So what do you get in terms of figures? Well, you get Snape. He looks cool. He's just your typical Snape that you usually get. Oh ho! The castle wants to be reviewed. Goodness me. You also get Hermione just in her, you know, Gryffindor robes, and you get Dumbledore from the 1st film, I think, 1st or 2nd, and you also get Filch. This version of Filch is probably the most detailed we've got. He actually has a bald cap head piece instead of just a simple hair piece, which is nice. He's holding a lantern, and I put Mrs. Norris in his hands by the tail. That's probably not comfy for her. But anyway, the next figure is Harry. Now, Harry's in his invisibility cloak, which you finally get a piece for. And this is probably one of my most favorite ones, because it's actually detailed. On the outside, it's this reflective color, and the inside is a fabric pattern that matches his, you know, cloak from the films, which I find cool. Now, that's not all the figures there's still one inside of this, but let's get to that. You know, just looking on the outside, you got 3 or 4 floors. Down here, there's a lot of nice plants. Up here, I like these arch windows. I like how this part sticks out. You get a Hogwarts crest. And then, of course, you get those weird towers. Which I do have something to say, though, about that. And then up here, just a nice point. Now, this is inaccurate. Why is there only 2 towers? How did Lego mess this up? Just some Hogwarts details for you, okay, because I'm a huge fan. This is the most film-accurate Hogwarts we've ever got. And you notice on the top tower, there's 3 things sticking out, 3 towers attached to each other. That is where Dumbledore's office is. And so there should be 3 of these things, but there's only 2, which doesn't make any sense. This is Dumbledore's office. Why is there 2? Like, what the heck? Look, they even got it correct in the 2010 version of Hogwarts. See that? 3 towers sticking out. How did they not do it on this one? It's so weird. This is Dumbledore's office, dude. But let's flip it over and look at all the details, because it is nicely detailed. But you kind of get cheated because this is all not Dumbledore's office. The bottom floor is actually the school library. So we're going to take off the top of the build so that you can see inside of here. Pretty nicely detailed. These things come out, which I'm not a big fan of because it splits the floor, but it's all right. The details in the library is really good. So you got the other minifigure that I was talking about, Madam Pince, the librarian, and these books slide out. You push on the plants and the books will slide out. It's cool. One of them says something about Nicholas Flamel. The other one has the book face thing. There's just some other details like desks and studying chairs and tables. It's cool. Over here you got a sticker piece that of course leads up to Dumbledore's office, his entrance. I feel like that should have been brick built. We should have got that as its own floor in this. Would have been so cool. So this right here, this chunk is the real Dumbledore's office, and it's so detailed. So I kind of want to start from the top instead. So up here you got the Gryffindor sword just chilling on display up there. This floor you got the pensive where, you know, he looks at his memories. This is it's very detailed. I like it. And there's so much space. You know, all the other Dumbledore's office that you get, other sets, not a lot of space. So this one, I do appreciate the space. Below this, you know, it all comes off in modular sections, is the main desk. And it's so accurate to the films. I think this is the most film accurate Dumbledore's office ever. So you got just some bookshelves and stuff on the sides. You do got Fox as a little baby in this one. If you got the earlier sets, you would get a full-grown Fox too, which is cool. The sorting hat, the mold hasn't changed for that, which it doesn't need to. It's good. The desk has the steps up, which is awesome. And then the desk itself, you know, and the chair, and then some bottles of probably memories. So it is a magical looking office, and I like it. Like, this is actually one of my most favorite Harry Potter sets in a long time, because all of them haven't been the best. Like in this video alone, I showed you one of the best looking ones, and then also the worst one, I think, which is of course this piece of crap. So very mixed reaction to this Harry Potter haul, but let me know what you think in this video. Would you get these sets? Or do you have these sets? So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Click subscribe for more LEGO videos, and of course, fly on.